jumping in third quarter here. Unfortunately, when I decided, all right, maybe I'll jump on and stream the rest of the game. That way it wouldn't be a full game of misery. Pittsburgh's putting a drive together. It's been 9-3. And Rodgers rolling out. Rodgers is looking. He's pointing. He's throwing in the end zone. Oh, I think he's got a touchdown. Damn it. So, just like that. It goes from 9-3 to 16-3 and doesn't seem as manageable. Maybe the Browns offense can have some life in this next drive. Just before the half, they put together a drive. Hey, Nico. Put together a drive and got a field goal. Not a lot since then. So, put this on over here. Damn it. I just can't see them. I just don't see the Browns scoring twice. At 9-3, it was like, all right, maybe if they can just hold them. Nope. Hold on. There we are. Very serious looking in the thumbnail. Very serious. Hey, hey, hey. What can I say? All right. Cool. We'll be here for a bit, Spud. I'm not giving up. Even though it looks like it's over, I'm not giving up. Pepsi. I mean, you would think maybe it's like a Jack and Coke or something, right? I could lie and be like, it's mostly a Coke with a little Jack. The Steelers are okay. They're winning. They're not great. Their offense doesn't look very potent, but they're better than the Browns. It's not looking good now. When I decided, hey, maybe I'll jump on here and stream the rest of the game, maybe there was a chance. Now Pittsburgh's winning 16-3. Not feeling good at all. Where you going, bud? You want out already? Why don't you come up here and get on the stream? There's nothing down there. So we'll see. They could, Nico. But, I mean, it's only the third quarter. But their offense is is pitiful. Bud, you gonna come up? No? He's boycotting. Yeah, I know. And that's what I thought too. At 9-3, maybe, because Pittsburgh wasn't doing much either, holding them to field goals every time until just now. I mean, that was Cleveland, or I believe that was Pittsburgh's first possession of the second half too. Although they were aided by a penalty there. Cleveland had forced Pittsburgh to punt, and they called a running into the kicker on the punt. It kind of looked like the Cleveland player was being blocked into him, but they did not get the benefit of the doubt. It became an automatic first down. Pittsburgh got another set of downs, and boom. They took it down and scored. What are you doing, man? Why don't you come up here? Come up here. You got all kinds of places to sit. Telling you, there's something in the air when the live stream's going on. They don't want to be near it, do you? And just recording a video in general. What is it? Is there a high-frequency cat whistle that only you can hear? I don't know. They just don't seem to like it. Maybe they see me in the camera and they're like, all right, this is weird. Hey, what's up, Rob? Watching the Browns very likely lose again to Pittsburgh. I think they said 2004 was the last time they won at Pittsburgh. They did win a playoff game there. Regular season, that is. But still. I heard Penn State fired Franklin today. I mean, obviously he wasn't coming back after the season, but I didn't know if they'd fire him mid-season. Ohio State plays Wisconsin next week. Not looking good for Fickle, their coach. Where you going? Where you going, dude? Out of all the places, you're going to go hide back there in the corner, huh? Despicable. It's despicable. You got an audience here of Browns fans and Fish fans. I think that's what's going on. Boom. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Nico. Well, Maybe J.J. Watt could go back and help Wisconsin. Ooh, what's up with the Colts today, huh? I know, Indiana, it's kind of crazy, man. I guess Indiana's for real. It was like, obviously, we'll find out going into yesterday, and they did it. Really wasn't even close either. I don't know what Oregon can say, really, to be like, hey, if just this one play or this one call. No. So we'll see. The way it's looking, I mean, who knows? Knock on wood. It's probably going to be Ohio State and Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. They could both, either one of them or even both of them could lose. They could both lose a game and still end up there, though. Michigan losing to Southern Cal yesterday. All right, so we got a 2nd and 7 here for Cleveland. What do you know? They gained 3 yards. That's been a pretty positive play today if they gain 3 yards. Judy has had some, he's had a play or two that were positive plays, but again, he had a bad dropped pass, and I think he did something else too. What we got? Got a man in motion. Gabriel takes the snap. He's looking. And Njoku, not a first down. About 5 or 6 more yards. Maybe 3rd and 1. Oh, damn. Njoku is always hurt. Now what? Oh, shit. Conklin, an offensive lineman, walking off the field. He seems fine, though. Oh, Njoku does not. What's he screaming about? All right, he's up. Seems okay. He's not even going to the medical tent. All right. 3rd and 1. They haven't had much luck running the ball. No, just still Dylan Gabriel playing. He hasn't, I mean, nothing's looked good today. It's not like specifically his fault, though. Not like so bad that he's going to get benched in any way. So, no Sanders, anything. There's Judy finally making a play, picking up some extra yards. I mean, if Gabriel was being so bad, but he's playing well enough to keep starting each week. No, I don't think so, Jimbo. I don't think so. Now, if Gabriel just starts to look awful, like after a couple of games, he starts to go backwards, just instead of improving a little bit each week, then we'll see. But if he continues to play like this and a little bit better each week and showing like, okay, maybe he's capable of being the starter, I'm fine with Gabriel right now. Oh, I got intercepted there. And if it ends the season where they both play a little bit and neither guy shows anything, then yeah, maybe. Ideally, I would like Gabriel to end end the season looking like, wow, that's our quarterback. We can win with that guy. And then they draft a wide receiver at the top of the draft next year. That's what I hope. I don't want to start all over again with another rookie quarterback. Even if it's like top 2 or 3 pick material or first. Getting used to the lefty too. It took a minute to get used to seeing a lefty. I know next year's draft is going to be good, but wouldn't that be something too? They're like, all right, we actually got a guy in Dylan Gabriel. And it's interesting Dylan Gabriel turns out to be okay. Say he's their starter for 9 years and makes 2 Pro Bowls and they make the playoffs a few times. But then next year, there's like 2 Hall of Famers that they could have potentially drafted. So we'll see. That's so far away. But the way they're playing right now, they're going to be at the top of the draft, it looks like. And then for once, as opposed to the last 3 years, they'll actually have extra picks, which has not been the thing. All right, we're getting to that point in the game where dudes are just about every other play, somebody's getting hurt on something. Damn, that dude's 34 years old. Oh, Darius Slay. Yes, Darius Slay's been around forever. In fact, I thought that was Darius Slay's son. Hey, what's up, Bon Bon? Ooh, the Colts defense is the problem, huh? I did not go to Hampton, Jonathan. No, not this year. Nope. I haven't been to, the only time I went to Hampton was like 18 or something, I think. Yeah. That's very possible, Jimbo. Ooh. Because he was only a third round pick. It's not like he's making big money. Maybe Watson will come back and kick ass. I am surprised. This year's draft class is showing something, though. I know it's only 5 games in, but Schlesinger has looked pretty good. Mason Graham's looked pretty good on defense. Judkins looks really good. We'll see about Isaiah. Oh, Fannin just drops one. I was getting ready to say about Fannin, and we'll see about Isaiah Bond, who's an undrafted free agent. We'll see about Gabriel. Fannin has been really dependable. He dropped one now. Been hanging out with Jerry Jeudy too much. I know, yeah, you would think eventually. Right. Just blindly you think like they would get lucky and like, oh my God, that guy was way better than anybody ever thought. How did Cleveland end up with him? I guess I think Stefanski's a good coach, but oh my God. I mean, it's kind of hard to blame Stefanski. They've had 2 drops in the last 3 plays. It's kind of hard to blame the coach when the dudes can't catch the ball. Those were very catchable passes. Yeah, what the fuck? 4th and 10 now. So, yeah, there's not much you can do there. They're going to get a field goal out of this, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. The Pillow Jets. The Pillow Jets of sound. All right, he made the field goal at least. Something. Still down 10. Well, if it wasn't for the drops, they were actually moving the ball there slowly. It wasn't pretty, but they were slowly picking up some yards and first downs, and 2 drops killed them. And that wasn't even Jeudy. Judy's been the drop man. He had one earlier, pass right to him. Once again, he started to want to like jump for some reason. He sometimes like jumps when he doesn't even have to. I don't understand. What's up with that? Is he like wanting to brace for the impact? I don't know. One has to do with the other, though. Much rather. Yeah, last I saw, they had a very bizarre cover, like 11-10. How'd that end up? What was the final score of that one? Shit, 13-11. So Denver tacked on a field goal at some point. All right. Jumping in the second half, too, there's going to be an abundance of breaks. This Travis Hunter in another commercial? maybe the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles are still good. That's something. That's at least normal. That's not Travis Hunter. He was in a previous commercial, but I don't think that was him. Tampa's kind of good again. I kind of want to watch a little bit, see what's up with Flacco and the Packers versus the Packers with that Flacco as a Bengal now. And the Steelers played the Bengals Thursday. Ooh. Ooh. Welcome, Flacco. I know, almost nobody. There's almost never, ever a game in the NFL. Like the Packers were quite the favorite today, 14 and a half points or something. That's very rare in the NFL. And you almost think it's going to happen, you know. I don't know. Even top 25 games in college, you'll still see 21 and a half point spreads or something. So almost every game, it's like, I'm not real shocked. Like the Giants beating the Eagles, yeah, it's an upset, but not really. Not that shocking. I bet you a ton of people bet on the Giants that night, just kind of knowing how the NFL goes. Scatterboo, he's got to have the greatest name in the NFL out of the NFL rookie class. I remember him from late last season, and really never heard of that dude until Arizona State looked like somehow they had a decent team. Scatterboo, he's a hustler. I'm sure the Eagles will start to. Ooh, I'm sure they'll adjust as people are figuring them out. And they almost seem like one of them teams where, not that they want to lose a game or two, but they're not fully have their foot to the gas right now. Ooh, Colts in Arizona. I just got a quick highlight from that looked like, did that make it? That probably did that put Arizona up? They showed a quick flag. All right. This has been even by like a Browns game standard, this has been a exceptionally slow moving, kind of boring, ugly game. Whole bunch of plays that just gain a yard or two, three. Even Pittsburgh, 2nd and 7. Yeah, they just gained 3 yards. About 22 yards, I think, has been the biggest play of the day. Pittsburgh had a good punt return. Here they gained about 15 there, maybe. Arizona. Okay, so that touchdown put Arizona up 7. Good. Well, not good, but I just saw the flag, like they should flag, and then it went away. I hear my neighbor's dog over there barking. Never ends. He's got 2 very barky dogs. All right. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's around midfield. Man in motion. Rodgers hands it off. They get about 8, 9 yards. Ooh, he might get. Oh, did he? Not the first down, but it's going to be 2nd and 1. Cleveland hasn't done very well stopping base. Cleveland hasn't done well stopping the run today. Forgot about this. Forgot about Dre. All right, no first down. Stop him. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 2. They lost a yard there. Okay. All right. I'll sack Rodgers. They need to get a sack. I don't think Garrett's got a hand on him all day. Oh yeah, I know. I know, right? See, as soon as I start to think a team like Jacksonville, like, all right, they're kind of turning the corner. There he is. What's up, buddy? Oh, you want to get behind me? Do you not have enough room? There you go. Get in your hammock, bud. Forgot he was in here. Got the window open for you. 3rd and 2. Rodgers in the gun. He's looking at Metcalf. He throws over to the middle to this humongous tight end. They got this tight end, man. He's like 6'7", 265 pounds or something. Dude, he looks like he's 300 pounds. He's not very fast, but he is enormous. Athletic enough, too. Look at that. Yeah, once they started trying to tackle him, he got another 6 yards because it's just so hard to bring him down. Damn it. 1st and 10. They're going to let the 3rd quarter run out here. So we're going to go to the 4th quarter. Browns down 10. Pittsburgh threatening to score again. Darnell Washington. He is a big man. Walking off the field with Rodgers. He's like, dude, quit throwing it to me. Tired of running. You see how big I am? Running is not fun. Yeah, what's the deal with Lamar? Is he like expected back anytime soon, or is it a serious injury? But yeah, if he's expected to miss a lot of time, not great. And, you know, teams that, like, if your team has a bad year or two and you're like, yeah, now I know how it feels to be a Browns fan. Not really, man. You got to do like 20 more of these. Then you'll know. Or like 18 out of the next 20. Because the Browns have had a couple good years. Even one year when they didn't make the playoffs. I believe they went 10-6 and did not make it. The Romeo Crennel year with Winslow and those guys. Jamal Lewis. They had a great, fun team that year. I don't know about great, but they had a fun, good team that year. They won 10 games. So unfortunately, they didn't make the playoffs. It's amazing. Usually 10 wins got you in. And then a few years ago, they made the playoffs. They beat Pittsburgh. They lost to the refs. I mean, the Chiefs. Boom. You too, Bon Bon. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, the Colts just scored, tying it up, huh? Well, it's not a bad thought, Spud. Nope. I forget. I feel like Las Vegas. Was it Las Vegas and Tennessee? That was another game. I was like, who knows? Tennessee looks horrible, but Vegas hasn't shown much. I guess home field still means something, but does it mean much? I don't know. I guess time will tell with Vegas. Do they have a home field advantage? Some teams I know certainly still have a home field advantage. The James. All right, well, while there's a break, I'll take a break here. Boom. Hold on. Step over here, Flop. Oh, yeah, perfect. So, I feel like I need some little music, some low level music playing or something. A little too quiet. There you go. There's your volume. He drops back. He's looking downfield. Son of a bitch. Touchdown Metcalf. Touchdown Pittsburgh. Man, that's too easy. Damn it. He burnt the new guy, too. Travis Campbell. Oh, man. It's one of the first times he's had one-on-one coverage all day, too. And boom, went right at him. Well, damn. I really don't even feel like watching the rest of this. What other games are on? Let's see here. I don't know if there is anything else on right now where I'm at. Cowboys and Carolina? Really? That's the other game that's on, the Cowboys in Carolina. At least it's close. Carolina's up 3, but boy, I care very little about this one. Yeah, at least it is a close game. You're right. It's a weird change of scenery. Going from the watching Heinz Field to for the last couple hours to boom, all this. Carolina, what kind of uniforms are those? Well, I'll watch a little bit of this and we'll see how it goes. The Browns need to be worried too, where it's like fans are starting to get, I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's just sort of like, like don't even really care over losses like this to Pittsburgh. Damn. Hold on, buddy. It's only 3rd down. Calm down. Oh, we're going back to, okay, they're going to show the Indianapolis touchdown here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened, buddy? Did your hammock fall? Oh, shit, the hammock fell. You okay? Shit. Man, buddy. Yeah, this thing's done that before, hasn't it? You all right? Did you get injured in the deal? I don't know why this cheap fucking thing falls, man. Well, you're so big. That's part of the problem, dude. I don't know if it's made for a 16-pound cat. Buddy, I need to go get some. I probably need to go get some Windex, and I'm just not really into that right now. Down goes Floppy. Who's that? I check it all the time too, you know, making sure it feels snug. Check this one. All right, we're good. Sorry, bud. Have to start putting a kind of pillow or something underneath there. You okay? A little hot in here. No, you want to go out? You okay? You get scared? That'll wake you up, won't it? Won't it? Well, here's the problem. Let me show them. Let me show them what the problem is. This is the problem. The little hammock's not made for a borderline panther. You know what I mean? They're not supposed to be this big, buddy. But the hammock's made for little kitties, not small dogs or whatever you are. All right, I'm gonna let him out real quick. Jesus, that scared me. He's probably like, it's like having an earthquake while you're sleeping. Your bed falls into a sinkhole or something. Oh, he almost caught that one-handed. All right. Here you go, buddy. You want out? Yeah, it's happened before. He's so big. Oh, Rose is the one that gets body shamed. You know, he's essentially big boned. Rose, I call her the F word all the time. Fatso. She's a lot of fur though. She's deceived. She's like, come on, you know this fur is a little deceiving. She gets a haircut, she loses a couple pounds. It's an illusion. Oh, all right. Let's see if Dallas scores here. I'll stay and see what Dallas does here. Dallas Alice. Uh-oh. Cops are coming. Oh, fumble. The butt fumble. Dude, what's up? Whoa, Sanchez had a day, didn't he? Or a night? Boy, they sound like they stopped right up there. That was weird. Oh, that's the worst. Ball's bouncing around. And he's like Sanchez, you know, he could have been known as like, hey man, he was a good quarterback at Southern Cal too. Oh yeah, he was an NFL quarterback. Instead, he's gonna be like, isn't that the butt fumble guy that attacked that old man and got stabbed? It's like, damn, what a legacy. Wind sprints. Yeah, isn't that the butt fumble wind sprints guy? Oh, boy, I saw a picture of the other guy in the hospital. Man, the other guy looked messed up. He had a big gash on his face. He looked like a frail 69-year-old man. Like some 69-year-old guys, you'd be like, whoa, that guy's 69? Like if you saw Arnold when he was 69, you'd be like, yeah, he probably kicked Sanchez's ass. Not this guy, man. This was an old 69-year-old guy that it sucks he's still working. He should be retired, man. Living on a beach somewhere, this guy. Instead, he's getting attacked by Sanchez in Indianapolis. I don't know. We get a toxicology report yet on Sanchez? Oh, really? Damn. Yes, Rob. I don't know if this guy was one of them, though. I'm not sure. By the looks of him in that, I only saw him in his hospital bed, but he had it in him to bust out a knife, and basically, Chris, I don't know what else they can do. Maybe the new stadium will mean something. Maybe. Maybe that'll somehow break it. What? What happened? Where'd you go? I don't know, Esteban. I saw that Esteban. You pulled it back for whatever reason, but just some guy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Jimbo. Good question. Like, I'm not trying to race and get there the first season or anything. I'm more likely to go up there for some game than I am an actual or some event than I would be a Browns game. Hey, what's up? Nah, I just get less and less interested in the NFL overall. Like slowly over time, I went from watching a lot of the NFL and the Browns to watching only the Browns to not even really watching the Browns. At least they're still college football, though. That's fun. Something to watch. So maybe we will have. I did. What happened? Did they score? I missed it. I don't know if all Browns fans are also Ohio State fans, but at least there's something there, you know. If like I don't know, even the like the Cavs at least had a moment. You know, that was something for Cleveland. But I still think mostly people just care about the Browns. Like a Cavs championship was nice, sure, but so the Cowboys did in fact get a field goal, 27-27. Well, I mean, their other choices aren't great either, Scott. Zappy. I mean, Flacco was sure at a time would have obviously been the clear cut choice, but I don't know, man. He's not doing well. And then that's about all they got. So they don't have a lot of choices at this point. It almost would seem that like they were just tossing it in this season and they're playing for a good draft spot, maybe, without making it obvious. I don't know. Like Gabriel and Sanders combined aren't even costing them a lot of money. They have a quarterback who's on an injured reserve costing them a lot of money. But these two guys. Yeah, I hope he does well. I don't know though. He just looked like at his age, week 1 he looked okay-ish, but by the third game he just looked kind of beat up and slow and could barely move and didn't even have time to look downfield. It's not like, and the Bengals, it's not like, I think the Bengals have a really awful offensive line as well, so, and not much of a running game. No, I don't think so. I don't think Archie's even going to probably go pro the way it's looking. So I doubt that he'll be the quarterback of the Browns next year. He'll probably still be the quarterback of the Longhorns the way it looks. Ooh. And there's several other guys that would most likely be drafted ahead of him. Yeah, Rob, I believe it. That little run that he had at the end of the season in Cleveland 3 or 4 years ago, that was probably it. That was the final hurrah. You can recycle the final hurrah. Has it gotten any worse? $23-6. Looks like Cleveland's got the ball. I see JJ. I constantly line up in the neutral zone. Watt. If I can delay a game, or they call a timeout. Looks like a delay a game. What's this? Most college starts among active quarterbacks. Gabriel, 63. And then Nix and Jaden Daniels also. A lot of college starts. Why does Bo Nix look like he's like 38 years old? My God. Yes, it can, Brooklyn Rob. It's true. Oh, the final hurrah was meant. Oh, what were they going to call a defenseless receiver? What was that? Oh, Thrash looks a little wobbly. He tried to get up, and dude, he looks like he might be a little wobbled. I mean, it didn't look like necessarily a dirty hit or anything. It just looked like a hard hit. Porter looks a little. If Porter looks dinged up too, he probably went helmet to helmet, which you're not supposed to do. Oh my God, dude, Thrash is walking, but he don't look clear. He can't get his helmet off. He's trying to undo his chin strap to get his helmet off, and he can't even do it. He looks torn and frayed. Good one. He finally got the helmet off. Woo! Come on, see a replay. I don't know. I mean, it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. From that angle, never mind. Yeah, he pretty much went right for the head with his helmet and shoulder. Kind of gave his own team. It was Elliott too. He kind of whacked both of them, Thrash and Lavardane and Porter. Took out 2 guys. Nice. Damn, I'm pretty sure that's Joey Porter, who former Steeler Joey Porter's son. God, he looks just like him there. I do, Rob. I do. um, I do play fantasy football, that is. All right. So Cleveland's threatening, but they're still going to be down, maybe 10 minutes to go. They score on this play, I'll hang with it. Put some pressure on them. Fucking hit him in the helmet. His Bond wasn't looking yet. What's he mad about? The fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he should have been looking up at that point or not. I would say so. There you go, Rob. Brooklyn Rob. Oh my God. Okay, I think that's at least interference, I believe. This guy, he's not happy about it. Well, who's it on, though? Him or Judy? Both of them look like. Oh, God, it's probably going to be on Judy. Maybe. I don't know. Or is he grabbing him? I don't know. This is such a horrible game. Either way, it was all going to be over like a 3-yard pass. Slip, stitch, and pass. Hey-o. First and goal at the 3. Looks like they got Jerome Ford in the backfield, possibly. Bond in motion. Gabriel's looking. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. He fires it out of the end zone. He was in trouble. It was a lot of pressure really quickly. Just completely unblocked. I don't know who made the mistake there, but the guy was just not even touched. Blitzing. Yeah, it's like, it's not even that they lose. It's just the games are so awful to watch most of the time. Sacked. That wasn't really on Gabriel either. Once again, I don't even think he had finished dropping back. He couldn't have stepped up into the pocket. The moment, all right, step up into the pocket, he was already there. And then a second Steeler would have been there a half a second later. Oh, man. It's probably that left tackle again. They have had problems at left tackle ongoing. So they're still in field goal range, but that's not really. That's Moog. Fire it and fucking in. Throw it in the end zone. There you go. Oh, it was incomplete, nearly intercepted, but shit. Another 3 yards wasn't going to do you anything. All right, I've about had enough. This day's still salvageable. I got some old flowers. My mom calls them August lilies. I don't know if that's the proper name. But I'm going to go out there and cut down all the August lilies. They're starting to look kind of ugly. They've looked ugly for a minute. It's October. They're not October lilies. I haven't even taken down I'm getting real lazy. I haven't even taken down the hummingbird feeder. All right. Thanks for everybody that came by and hung out. Go Browns. Try again next week, perhaps. Maybe I should try this for the Buckeyes once. That'd be next week they're playing Wisconsin. Maybe I'll try to live stream Luke Fickell's funeral. Guy, he's, just north of Dayton. Luke Fickell, essentially a Dayton native, went on to play for Ohio State, coached at Ohio State, coached well at Cincinnati, and now he has driven the Wisconsin program into the ground. 37-0 yesterday at Iowa. Could have been the bottom. Might be even worse next week. All right, boom. Just suggesting maybe to myself, like instead of the team that's incredibly incompetent, we'll see how old Schmitty does here on the field goal. Bork has the hold. Schmitty nails it. 23-9. All right, so they're down 14, 9.5 minutes to go. Maybe they'll have better luck without me. All right, guys, boom, we're out of here. Stinkle.